Hello and welcome to the Duttons Livestream Thursday. Welcome.
Hello.
Wow. You guys are amazing, man. This audience. We have a show tonight starting in an hour, but we're starting out with some amazing. We're going to do a tribute to my dad, to Timmy's grandpa, and I'm so glad I asked Tim to sing a song. Why don't you kind of tell him about the song you're going to be doing?
That's right. We couldn't be more grateful for my grandpa Dean, and he left a huge legacy, and it's going to be hard to perform some of the songs he used to perform in the show, or just sing to us little lullabies. So to try and do this, I'm wearing his shirt today. I'm wearing his shoes.
And I'm wearing his hat that I bought him in Europe.
Awesome, perfect. And I'm going to try to put my best Dean on as I sing probably the most famous song he ever performed.
Well, and I realize I forgot to mention your dear grandpa, my dear father, passed away on April 3rd, on Good Friday. And it's been an amazing couple weeks, but yeah, you just can continue and do this awesome tribute to your grandpa.
Perfect. Thank you. He always started out this one like this. Here we go. Hi. Looking for my wallet and my car keys. Well, they can't have gone too far. Just as soon as I find my glasses, I'm sure I'll see just where they are. Supposed to meet someone for lunch today, but I can't remember where or who it is that I am meeting. It's in my organizer somewhere. Might have left it on the counter, or maybe outside in the car. The last time I remember driving was to that memory enhancement seminar. What's that far-off distant ringing? And that strange familiar tone. It must be the person I am meeting, calling me on my old cordless telephone. Might have left it under the covers, or maybe outside on the lawn. And I've got just one more ring to go before my answering machine kicks on. Hi, this is Dean, and your call means a lot to me, so leave a message at the tone. And I'll do my best to try to remember to call you back when I get home. Beep! Dean, this is Sheila. And I'm trying not to cry. I've been waiting here for over an hour. I thought you loved me. This is goodbye. Well, the voice sounds familiar. And the name, it rings a bell. Let's see, where was I? Oh, well. Thank you, Grandpa.
Wow, Timmy.
Thank you, Timmy.
That was so spot on.
I think you grew a couple gray hairs during that song. Yes, you did. You did. What a wonderful tribute to Grandpa. And you got the timing. You got his deep bass voice in there. Thank you so much. In fact, I know. Do you have any other, just even one, just great memory of Grandpa?
Well, just about that song, the reason I love it so much is because sometimes he would actually forget the words while he was singing it on stage.
Not just pretending.
Not pretending.
I know.
And by the way, nice shirts, everybody.
These are all
Thank
Grandpa
you.
shirts.
Yeah. What was amazing? Well, so I'm wearing the blue
They're
hat.
almost all the same color.
Dad looked amazing in blue, and they just all happened to pick out a shirt that's blue. And I have a hat that's blue, and Abby's going to come up in her Grandpa hat that's blue. In fact, Josh, why don't you tell him how this last week and a half, 2 weeks has been?
It's been amazing. We had 2 funerals, one here in Branson, and then we went out to Hurricane, Utah, southern Utah, which is where my dad and mom both grew up, and that's where Dad was buried. And we had another funeral out there, and then the burial at the cemetery. But the best part about the last week was just everybody getting together. We had, everybody that lives out of states, all my siblings, Jenny, Ben, Granger, Sam,
Anastasia, Natasha.
We all.
It was awesome.
And plus you guys,
yes.
right here. Yeah, we were all getting together, and it was just so strengthening and beautiful. For the funeral, we all decided, instead of telling life stories and stuff, we all decided to speak about attributes of our father. Tim talked about sacrifice. Amy talked about caring. John talked about kind of traditions of our fathers and how that works with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I talked about Dad's kindness.
It was amazing. It was a wonderful day. And I just wanted to mention, those of you who heard Tim sing that song, we're going to put a link in this YouTube, whatever you call it, video, whatever, in the description, there we go, of Dad singing that song from one of our live shows.
Also, I might mention, Josh talked about the memorial services. You can watch those if you want. They were live streamed also on YouTube. If you go to theduttons.com/Dean, you can see that information.
Including his obituary.
And Abby's
as well.
joined in.
Hi.
Hey, Abby.
Do you want to introduce the next clip?
I was just greeting a bus group that's coming to the show tonight. We're excited to have everybody here in our live audience. Thank you so much for joining us on our
let's
special...
hear everybody out in the audience.
Yes, let's give a cheer. We're so glad to have you here tonight and joining us in a special tribute to my dad. We'd like to go to a clip. It's actually a music video that Tim put together, a montage of clips from the burial and where we laid my dad to rest in Hurricane, Utah.
both of those days were incredibly special, as Joshua was mentioning. And we had, it's, as you all know, it's a sad time when you lose a loved one, but it also the joy that we get when we get to see all of our loved ones come together and we get those wonderful memories of our father and our loved ones. It was truly an amazing experience, actually. So much love. It was a whole week of feeling that way.
A very tender time. Yeah.
And an outpouring of God's Spirit.
It was really hard to edit that little video, not cry too much.
No, I bet.
He was buried in Hurricane, Utah, but the casket is from Missouri. It's the Seven Woods of Missouri is the name of that casket.
It was beautiful. It was made with all the different trees that are
native.
unique and native to Missouri. And Hurricane, Utah is in the desert. It's only a couple hours from Las Vegas. It's a beautiful area. If you've seen those pictures of Zion National Park, the arches, that's right where my mom and dad grew up. Tim, why don't you talk about Dad a little in
One
some
of the things I remember most about Dad is how much he loved music. He did a lot of music in high school. He sang in the choir, played his guitar with friends at campouts and whatnot, and played the sousaphone in the marching band. He was the only one tall enough and strong enough to carry a sousaphone, so he automatically became a sousaphone player. And then through our young lives, I remember him singing quite a bit. He'd sing us to sleep at night. He'd sit in the hallway and sing a song, and if we weren't quite asleep yet, he'd say, "Just be quiet and close your eyes until you fall asleep."
Don't say a peep, and then we go
Peep, 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 peep. Yes.
I better not hear a peep.
Josh, you were thinking of a song, and what was one of the songs that he used to sing?
Oh, the sheep herder song.
Yeah, I sing it for a little.
I'll say, well, it's nice to hear the story. It's nice to
tell the kids
about the big old horny ram, or the gentle soft-eyed mother and the woolly little lamb. So it extols the virtues of sheep and your woolen clothes and your muttons. But then, did you ever stop to give a thought to the guy that put them there? And then the tag is, I never knew what misery was till I started herding sheep.
The entire rest of the song is about the suffering of the sheep herder.
Yeah. Job had a lot of patience, but he never knew what misery was because he never did herd sheep.
Yeah. Oh, good. And then, of course, there was The Little White Duck, which I printed out the lyrics, and I just gave them to my siblings.
Did you know where the little white duck came from?
It's
I looked it up.
Burl Ives, right?
And it was on the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, wow.
There's a little
Dad
white
sang that
duck
so much.
sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughta. He took a bite of a lily pad. He flapped his wings and he said, I'm glad I'm a little white duck sitting in the water. Quack, quack, quack. Second verse. A little green frog swimming in the water. A little green frog doing what he oughta. He jumped right up on the lily pad that the little duck bit, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little green frog swimming in the water. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Then what comes next?
A lot of more verses.
There's a little black bug.
Okay, what happens with the bug?
He gets
Well,
eaten.
he tickles the...
No,
he gets eaten by the red snake.
That's later.
That's later.
That was a spoiler alert.
And then there's a little red
The
snake.
frog bit the lily pad. The bug...
The
duck
frog
The
bit
duck...
lily
I
pad.
meant duck. The duck
The
bit
frog
lily pad.
jumped up on
on
it.
the lily pad.
The bug tickles the frog.
Okay, now
The frog eats
we
the
got
bug,
through all
I
those.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's
Nobody
nobody left swimming in the water. There's nobody left doing what he oughta. There's nothing left but the lily pad. The duck and the frog swam away. I'm sad 'cause there's nobody left swimming in the water. Boo, hoo, hoo.
I see some of you recognize that song. I love that.
Oh,
That was
loved
one of
it.
our favorites.
Okay, so one of my favorites is the stuttering song. And I asked Jonathan to sing the stuttering song. Now, the thing that's ironic is my dad was teased as a boy for stuttering. I inherited a little bit of the stuttering.
I inherited a lot more.
He had it quite a bit when he was really
As a
young.
kid.
So
you were young,
it
I
was
stuttered a lot.
he he opened up to me and told him it was painful for him. And so what he would do, he trained himself to just stop talking when he started to stutter, and he'd just wait for a second, and then he'd continue talking. So that's why if you ever knew Dean, he took a while to say anything,
He would
right?
have pauses between
Big
words.
pauses. But I asked John to sing the stuttering song.
Yeah, I wish I had a guitar.
I wish.
Oh, look, there's one right here.
Imagine that. Okay, John.
No, I love that. In fact, one kind of thing that I passed on, just thinking of Dad, is I would sing songs to my kids, some of the same songs, some of these songs, and the Fox go out on a stormy night. Yeah, so just love these great memories. Anyway, but this is Dad's stuttering theme song. My name is Willie, and I am only 3. The fellows always tease me. They have to be patient with me. My mama stutters. My papa stutters too. It took them 6 weeks to get married because the preacher stuttered too.
Yes.
Thank you.
I know. I would beg Dad to sing that for me. I just loved it. Loved it. And talk about having a wonderful attitude about something that you're stuttering.
Yeah.
So, Tim, or actually John, no, I don't.
We're just going to go into the next
clip. Why don't
clip.
you introduce the next clip?
Thank you. Amy practiced her lines.
The next clip,
She was just stuttering.
we all went through our photos. I had a memory box. I scanned in some photos. Of course, we had a bunch of stuff on Google Photos, and we all shared a bunch of photos and memories of Dad. This is family photos, photos with audience members, travel photos, and we put it together to a beautiful song that Dad recorded in Nashville with the family that's never been released. So this is its debut.
Very recently, he recorded that. It's
Worldwide
amazing.
premiere right now.
It's called Never Give Up.
Never give up.
There are days in every life a little too tough to get through. There's a lot I can tell you, but not a lot I can do. One thing I will say, hope you will take to heart.
Don't you ever, don't you, no, never, ever give up on who you are.
I've been a witness to the kindness in your eyes. The way you forgive when others criticize. Wherever you go, whatever the road, you're gonna go far. So
Don't you ever, don't you, no, never, ever give up on who you are. Make yourself a promise, it would kill you to break. Believe in love no matter what it might take. And be alert when the night runs a little too dark. You are a sign nobody else could see. The hour that you hear, it's gonna mean everything. It's your turn. You ruined every beautiful scar. So don't you ever, don't you, no, never, ever give up on who you are.
when the rain won't stop and it gets too much to bear, you've got a strength in you don't even know is there. Just a matter of time until you find that northern star soul.
Don't you no, never, ever give up on who you are. Don't ever, don't you, no, never, ever give up on who you are. Never give up on who you are.
I'm grateful for my family and the love that abounds amongst us.
Have to put him talking at the
I
end.
know. One last word of wisdom from Dad.
What was so special is let's see, we spend our winters in Arizona and we perform there. And in February, right, the first weekend in February, we did a reunion show. We do those occasionally where all 7 of us siblings came and a bunch of the grandkids and my parents. And so we got to have, and some of those pictures you saw up on the screen were from the reunion show. And we're going to do another reunion show here in September. And we'd love to invite you back.
Yeah, currently we have 4 siblings performing in the show full-time, 4 siblings with some spouses and grandkids.
The dates are the 28th and 30th of September, and then the 1st and 2nd of October. So it's all 4 weeks, 4 shows during that week.
And it's really special. Yeah, it's all 7 of us that grew up performing together.
Yeah, you can call our theater and ask for more information. We'd love to have you.
And we just want to thank you all so much for being here live and those at home tuning in to this very, very special live stream. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. And we'd like to close out with a thank you to all those that gave flowers and plants for the memorial services with a beautiful video of those flowers.
And we will see you next month.
Yes,
Thank
see you next time.
Make it count, leave a mark, build a name for yourself. Dream your dreams, chase your heart above all else. Make a name the world remembers. But all an empty world can sell is empty dreams. I got lost in the lie that it was up to me to make a name the world remembers. But Jesus is the only name to remember. And I don't wanna leave a legacy. I don't care if they remember me. Only Jesus. And I've only got one life to live. I let every second point to Him. Only Jesus. All the kingdoms built, all the trophies won, crumble into dust when it's said and done. 'Cause all that really matters